back with the boy Jay up there somewhere, but we are here with his 79 SA that we have made a lot of progress on since the last video. I think the last video ended off with like a little clip of it almost starting to run or running, but
that's loud.
Yeah, but this thing will run now, fires right up. I would show you the inside, but what's that? The door locks? It does. Idle's good. We got the AFR adjusted. That was the issue last time. We made some adjustments to the carb. Sounds good. The clutch was having some issues. Jay did some clutch work. After the clutch work, now we got brakes left, so Jay's gonna do some brakes today. So I'm back with the boy Jay. Last time we drove this car with no brakes, didn't know it didn't have brakes till it was too late, but we did it and we survived. That's what the brakes look like now. There are none, didn't know that till now. There were brakes there before, but now there's not. But yeah, today we're gonna be doing some, what are we, brakes and what else?
Brakes and a little bit of wiring.
Brakes and a little bit of wiring. But yeah, dude, it's gonna be sick. So while my boy Jay is cutting the brake drum back plate, I think it's called. Actually, let me just explain why we're cutting that brake drum back plate with this beautiful example we have here. So this is a drum that we got from a pick and tool off of like, I don't know, we'll call it like an 85 FB, and this is the 79 SA. It's a little bit different in the years. Turns out that this, as you can see right here, is a 201 millimeter compared to our factory brakes, which is 200 millimeters. So if you do some quick math, you could tell that this is 1 millimeter bigger than needed to fit, and it grinds, and it's really hard to turn. So we're gonna see if we can stretch out that back plate just a little bit, just that 1 millimeter, and see if that'll be enough to get our brakes working and functioning again. Okay, so a little bit of excitement. The sanding it didn't work. I am taking down this lip around the drum a little bit, and hopefully it'll slide on. But
no, sanding it did work.
Well, Jay wants me to say that sanding it did work, which I guess technically it did, but it didn't get us the solution to our problem. What did though is, if it'll focus here, is we added these relief cuts all the way around the drum, and then we put the drum on as leverage, and we're bending it out, and that gave us the space that we needed. And now it turns, no friction, no nothing. So now we have brakes on this side. Now we gotta go do the same to the other side. But since we know what to do, it should be a lot easier. And that's the drum. So now we'll work on that, and then we have brakes. It's been a minute since the last update, but we got all the brake pads back on and the drum, and we're spinning, not super free, but it'll work for now for what this car is, because obviously it's in great shape. But we're working on the other side now. Jay's down there doing his thing, but we'll have brakes on this car in no time at all. One set of brakes and drum on. I go around to the other side. The other set of brakes and drum is on. So now what we gotta do is make sure our brake fluid, which we have plenty of in there, is topped off, which it is, and now we gotta bleed the brakes. So Jay's gonna be pumping and I'm gonna be bleeding. But we're gonna have functioning brakes here pretty soon. So exciting news.
Back to this. So we already got the rear brakes bled on the 79. There's a little bleeder somewhere back there. Probably want to focus. Right here. That's what you usually would bleed the fluid for the rear. Gotta back up a little bit because it's kind of bright. So right now what we're doing, just to double check to make sure everything's good, we're gonna bleed the front brakes We jacked the car up, a little bit just to bleed the brakes up. And after that, then we should be ready to test drive and get some gas, and yeah, everything's good. And aside from that, we still have a lot of work to do, clearly. Main thing right now, I'm not really worried about the interior. We're gonna actually try to see if we can get the RPM tachometer to work. Aside from that, I don't know if it's focused, but yeah, aside from that, I think it'll be good. And yeah.
The front calipers are completely frozen. There's no movement at all. We put the wheels back on and lowered the car again. The rears work as well as you'd expect drum brakes to work. We're gonna bleed the master, see if that helps a little bit. But we're either gonna have to get new calipers for the front or rebuild the ones that are in here, but the rears work as good as rear drum brakes work. We're doing some e-brake tightening right now, and that's about it, really.